Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing 10 things you should expect when you are pregnant. So the first thing that you should expect is people are going to stare at you no matter what. Like, it don't matter if you 1 month or 9 months. People are going to stare at you. They're going to be looking at you like, is she fat or is she pregnant? Because, you know, that's what people do. They like to stare. They're nosy. Everybody in the world is nosy these days. And the second thing to expect, I have the list right here on my iPad. The second thing is people are going to ask you questions. And for example, by questions, I mean like questions like, are you pregnant? Like, how far along are you? Like, questions like, one question that I got a lot is, how far along are you? And the second question I got is it a boy or a girl? And there's actually 3 main questions. So the third main question is, when is your due date? Everybody that asked me if I was pregnant, they were like, oh, when is your due date? When is your due date? When is your due date? Like, people are gonna ask because they're nosy. Even if it's a stranger, they're still gonna ask, because I've had so many strangers come up to me in public saying, oh, when is your due date? Is it a boy or a girl? And I'm like, is that any of your business? Like, get out. But that's what they do. People are nosy. Okay, so the third thing that I have for y'all is, you're gonna get super tired in the beginning of your pregnancy, and then in the middle of your pregnancy you're gonna have all this energy to go nesting and organize all the baby stuff and everything like that. And you could even get that closer to the end of your pregnancy. But some people towards the end of their pregnancy, they get even more tired than they were in the beginning, because your body is like getting ready for you to push this baby out, and you just get tired. Me personally, right now, I am so tired all the time because I've been sleeping all the time, like more than I ever slept before. So just expect to be tired. The fourth thing I have is, for the first few months of your pregnancy, you will feel like cramping, kind of like you're on your period. But trust me, y'all, it's nothing to worry about, because I was asking my doctor every week. I was like, is this normal? Like, why am I feeling cramping and everything? But really, it's fine. Like, your body is just changing. It's like your uterus, like, creating a baby down there. So it's doing stuff that it's not used to doing, and it's going to cause you to have a little bit of cramping. Now, if it's too bad and it's starting to like hurt you real bad, you might want to call your doctor. But if it's just like little bit cramping here and there, you'll be fine. Okay, y'all, so tip number 5 is, you're gonna seem like your stomach is not growing at all. Like, you're gonna feel like, dang, I'm not even growing. Like, is my baby okay? But in reality, every week your stomach changes a little bit and a little bit more and a little bit more every single week. Like, I was taking pictures of my stomach from my 20-week mark. I took pictures every week, and up until now I'm still taking them until I'm gonna take them until my baby is born. But yeah, every week your stomach changes, and when you look back on those pictures, you'll be like, dang, like, it's really changing that fast. So yeah, just expect for your stomach to not feel like it's changing, but really it's changing, girl. It's changing. So number 6 is, when your baby moves for the first time, it's gonna feel like butterflies. Like, it's not gonna feel like a kick or a punch. It's gonna feel like you got little butterflies, kind of like you're nervous, but like you're not really nervous. Your baby's just moving. And tip number 7, well, not really a tip, but what to expect number 7 is, when you're like walking around a lot that day, you might not feel your baby move as much, just because like you're walking around. Your baby's probably moving. Most likely your baby is moving. You're just not gonna feel your baby move because you're walking around, you're moving, you're doing stuff. Like, you're not really sitting down relaxing. So they're moving. You just can't really feel it because you're moving too. So, tip number 8. When your baby starts to get like stronger and kick you and move like in sharper movements or kick you harder or punch you harder or whatever, you're gonna feel it, and it can get uncomfortable sometimes. Like, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. At first you're like, oh my gosh, my baby's moving, it's so cute, like whatever, but like you get tired of it, girl. Cause right now my son likes to move a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean like he don't never stop kicking me. Every time I eat something, he kicking me. Like, it's so annoying because like I be trying to relax and I can't, because it gets uncomfortable sometimes because your baby is running out of room in your stomach, and your baby can't really like, you know, they can't really move that much because there's not that much room to move. So it feels a lot like harder than it used to. So tip number 9, when you go see your friends or your family, they're gonna ask you, can I touch your belly? Yes, they will, because all my family and everybody, they just always wanted to touch my stomach. And it kind of got annoying because like they've been doing it for 9 months, and it's like you don't just go up to a not pregnant person and touch their belly. So when people want to touch your belly all the time, you kind of get a little irritated after they've been doing it for a long time. So yeah. And the last thing that I have for y'all to expect, I keep saying tips, but they're not really like tips. They're just like things you should expect. I don't know why I keep saying tips. But the last thing that I have for y'all to expect is towards the end of your pregnancy, you're going to be like so tired of being pregnant and so like ready to just have your baby that it can bring on a little bit of anxiety, because you're just like, I just want to hold them. Like, I don't want to do anything but hold them and cuddle with them and kiss them and play with them and everything else. And it gets kind of annoying because I have that right now, because my due date is literally tomorrow, and this little guy does not want to come out at all. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah. You get to the point where you're tired of being pregnant and you just want to be able to sleep comfortably again. And my biggest thing is, the hardest thing throughout my pregnancy for me was not being able to sleep on my stomach, because I do sleep on my stomach. Well, not right now, but I used to sleep on my stomach before I got pregnant, and it was the most comfortable way I could sleep. I couldn't sleep any other way but on my stomach. And then when I was pregnant, I can't do that. Like, you can't sleep on your stomach. So you're just ready to get it over with already. That's all the things that I have for y'all today to expect while you are pregnant. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.